What's up, everybody? This your host, Jay Smooth from Dead Mouse Radio. Happy to be here. Hope everybody's enjoying. Hope everybody in Tennessee is safe and stuff. Today I had a little bit of time, and I get online and I'll be reading stuff. I don't like looking at other people's stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm one of the people that believe in like original content and shit. So I don't like really looking at other people's stuff. But like you gotta look at the news and stuff sometimes, even when it's fuck shit. But we got a situation going on. I'm here to talk a little bit about snitching. Okay. For one, we got a situation going on with AHI Di Boom, where he did some shit with some people and robbery shit. I don't know the exact shit, but some fuck shit. He did some shit with some people, and one wound up getting 17 years, one wound up getting 13 years. AHI Di Boom winds up getting 5. Well, anyway, his paperwork surfaces. I guess he cooperated or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever's whatever. You know what I'm saying? If that's what he did. That's what they saying that he did. That he literally, you know what I'm saying, told on his guys, sent his guys up the river. Before I even get into that, I want to talk a little bit about snitching. It's not right for people that's never been snitched on to think they know what it's like to get snitched on. You know what I'm saying? So I leave. So I'm not saying that you can't have an opinion on it. I'm not saying that. But I base more of my opinion off of people that's actually experienced somebody telling on them for something way more serious than like telling your parents something that sends you away from your family or whatever. So I kind of like look for them to base opinion. With a lot of times when you're in the street life, there is going to come a time to where everybody's not about that life. Everybody's not about that life. You might be about the code. Everybody else might be about the code. Some people want to pick the fruit and they don't want to grow the tree. So they want to be there when the fruit is, you know what I'm saying? They just want to pick the fruit. And they don't want to go through all of the stuff that you really go through, like being in the streets like that. Like having to hold your honor, having to hold your water, having to be a solid person, period. So the streets can expose you in a lot of ways, and it can expose your personality. It can expose really who you are, because you will at some certain time in your life, you will be put up against a situation to where all of that stuff is going to be challenged. So that's the thing about being in the streets. So you know that just by being in the streets, that you got to accept what comes with being in that type of life. And what comes with that type of life is one of the hugest things that's been around since the life has been around. And that's telling. And that's telling. And see, the telling is so wrong that they got to hide their face when they tell. They go under like docket numbers and weird shit like that when they tell. That's how wrong the telling is. Because if the telling wasn't wrong, you would just come right out and say, man, hey, I did this and did that. But see, nobody is going to justify that, because you would have reaped the benefits if you would have got away with it. So that's what makes the snitching so bad. And a lot of times, another thing that makes it so bad is not just the snitching itself, it's about how close you are with the person that actually does the telling on you. You know what I'm saying? It takes a strange type of person to be willing to go that route, in my book. But then in some people's book, they play, shit, I'm going to do whatever it takes to do whatever it takes to get out. So I guess Adi is one of those people that thinks like that. There's nothing cool about snitching. Snitching is cut and dry. It is what it is. But what comes different with the situation of snitching is how people handle you now. How is somebody going to handle you now? How are they going to handle AHI Di Boom now? Will anybody ever have the same level of trust that you had before all of this happened? See, you sacrificed all of that when you did this. And plus, you got to live 12 years with your man in prison doing like 17 years where you like gave him an extra charge, allegedly. That's some stuff that if that happened, allegedly, that's what he has to live with. So, and then on top of that, the business that you in. Unfortunately, you in a business where snitching is not accepted. You in an industry where snitching is looked way down on. Where snitching can cost you a lot of money. What other solution does he have, though? What can he do? Can he just come out and say, man, hey, we already know that. We already know that. So that's one of the least important things that he can say, because we already know that. Or should he just come out and, because he been having like some strong denials, weird shit. They said cameras in his lawyer's fucking office, you know what I'm saying, weird dumb shit that you just wouldn't go through if you didn't tell on somebody. You're just not gonna go through all that extra shit. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna go through all that extra shit. And just because you didn't testify don't mean you didn't tell. That's it. That's it. It's like those dogs that it's like those bloodhound dogs that they sick after the inmates, and they don't get the inmate first, but they put the clothes in the dog's nose, and then the dog finds the inmate. You was the clothes in the police's nose to help them find a solution. And like I say, there's a lot of stuff that come with snitching shit. And when you got to look at both sides of this shit, man. You ostracized now. Nobody wants to deal with you. It's already costing you money. A legendary battler, somebody that you just need on your resume, pulls out of a battle. And he feels so much of a way about it that he gives the money back to ARP. Another side note, what's up with ARP them, man? Did they mess around and shoot themselves in the foot or something? Nobody has a problem with giving ARP back that bread. I mean, there's been a few battlers, you know what I'm saying, that gave ARP back that bread, man. What is going on over there? Something's not right over there. Something's not right. I don't know what it is, but something's not right. But that's for another day, though. But shouts out to them, man. I hope they get that shit fixed up, man. Because y'all had a lot of battles, man, that was supposed to happen, and people gave that bread back. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit supposed to happen. People gave that bread back. I'm not understanding that. But anyway. People ain't got no problem giving ARP back that bread, man. I don't understand it. Pulling out on him. I have never seen as many battle rappers back out on a decent sized league like they've done ARP. And these are not small battles that's getting backed out on either. That's what's weird. That's what's weird. And I also found it weird that while the Genesis event is going on and the shit's glitching all over there, all you seeing is these dots spin around and shit. ARP, I think, was he having an event or something? But he had found the time to be in the chat rooms. I don't know what's up with that either. But, like I said, not to lose track, because I will lose track, but not to lose track on the snitching thing. Man, listen, I don't know what AHI Di Boom could do. I don't know what people are willing to accept him to do after you just seen the paperwork. I don't know. Should he just disappear? Get him a job at Walmart, Sam's Club, Fred the Rib Spot, anywhere. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, because I ain't never snitched on nobody. You know what I'm saying? I've been snitched on, so I know how that feels. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully his guys, they get to come back and get some of that time back. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know how. It's going to be up to him to justify what he did. And he's got to make peace and amends with what he did himself. He got to make peace and amends with what he did himself. He destroyed his whole world by doing one thing just about. I'm not saying his whole world because, he still got girl, kids, or whatever. I'm talking about you really put a dent in your battle rap career. You really put a dent in it. And I hope he gets that stuff fixed out or whatever. Something comes out of it. Because I thought AHI Di Boom was super talented. I haven't, you hear shit like this, you lose interest. But I want to still see where he's going to come back from this from somehow. And that's the only interesting thing about it. And there ain't too much that he can really come out and say, but just really tell the truth. In which everybody already know that they probably just want to hear it come from your mouth. You know what I'm saying? And it's not helping you for when those guys get out of prison either. So I don't know what position that he's in. Should he just disappear? There have been people that just disappeared. So he could do that. But anyway, I want to drop it, man. Snitching is bad, man. My whole thing about snitching, you out there doing the crime, you already know what you in it for. If you in for a penny, you in for a pound. That's your choice to be in that. That's your choice. You can't run with the baton and then as soon as it get to the finish line, you turn around and start running back to the starting line. That ain't the way that this shit goes, man. That ain't how it goes in the streets, and I don't think those rules will ever change. So if you out there in the streets, man, be safe, man. Be solid, be yourself. And try to hold some type of honor if you out there. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Some type of honor, because that's the only thing that's going to keep you alive and shit. Is some type of honor. You know what I'm saying? It holds some type of honor because it ain't really a game out there, man. Snitching's bad, man. I hope Boom and somehow he pull up out of this and whatever. I don't know. I just hope that he does. I hope everybody do good. But anyway, I just want to drop this off to y'all. Y'all have a great Taco Tuesday. See y'all tomorrow, man. Shouts out to Anchor. Shouts out to all of the podcast platforms. I ain't got the list in front of me because I'm rushing. And shouts out to my partners and stuff, Black and Dead Mouse Radio Cash Money Group, man. Hit your boy, man. Like, follow, and share, man. I'm out.